When he took office, people diminished him as merely an actor, someone who wasn't up to the challenge of leadership. Does that sound familiar? But boy, were they wrong. So many people, I've talked to over the last number of years have been craving for statesmanship, for courage and authenticity from our government leaders here at home. They've been craving for strength. They've been craving, especially of late, for leadership. Members of Congress and the world saw the impact of Putin's evil today in moving in graphic terms, but they also saw real leadership. Our leaders could learn a thing or two from Vladimir Zelensky. Americans can learn a thing or two from the Ukrainian people. They can learn about the fragility of freedom again and the sacredness of independence. They can learn about what real dangers to liberty look like and the high cost of maintaining that independence in the face of real aggression. We knew these things once in this country before we were worried about our pronouns, imprisoning the unvaxxed, before we filled our lives with professional complainers and vacuous philosophers, before we bought into militant climate change idolatry and the latest leftist trope, before we were so scared to stand up for this country. Now, certainly many of us remember, but for all of our education, for all of the wokeness, for all of the information in this supposed information age that should have made us wiser, so many of us have become fools. A recent poll showed 52% of Democrats said they would not stay and fight for this country if it were invaded. 68% of Republicans said they would, but that means nearly a third said they wouldn't either. This is, of course, terribly sad, but it's not terribly surprising. It's the result of decades of the left, corporate media, academia, and big tech pounding into everyone that America is not an exceptional country, that America is not a force for good in the world, that America actually victimizes its people, that the promise of this nation is a lie, that America is unfair and racist. Just ask Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and Washington Democrats. They tell you that all the time. Separating us from our national pride and our national purpose, as well as our morality, which guides our desire to be free, have been the principal roots for the radical left to weaken this nation, and they have. This week, the White House, after running to Venezuela and OPEC for help with the energy crisis, hosted TikTok influencers or creators or whatever they call themselves to push their propaganda that Vladimir Putin is responsible for the ills of the American economy. Now, if it wasn't bad enough that the White House is turning to a platform owned, operated, and monitored by the Communist Chinese to push their propaganda, they apparently also diminish the impact of this nation to those TikTokers even now. Take a listen.
They said that they hope that this crisis at least raises the public consciousness around geopolitical issues throughout the world, and that even though Americans may not be proud of other things the United States has done globally, that they hope that we can look back on this moment and see how the United States rallied the West to stand up against Russia and be proud of that.
Yeah, because we really don't have anything to be proud of. We've never done anything before. Even here, the Biden administration and the woke radical left's attacks on their own nation continue, all for the sake of leveraging the carnage in Ukraine to deflect from their own failed policies. Did they forget that this country saved the world from Nazism? Did they forget that we fought the scourge of communism and fascism and are directly responsible for freeing countless millions around the world? Did they forget that this nation has provided more individual and economic freedom and mobility to more people from more backgrounds and from more places than any other nation in the history of human civilization? No, they didn't forget. They just don't care. Thank you, President Zelensky. Thank you for growing into your role. Thank you for inspiring your people and people around the world. Thank you for your bravery, and thank you for exemplifying qualities that are in such short supply here: strength, leadership, and what it means to really fight for freedom. The American people will not let you down, even if our feckless leaders have. Your example should serve to shatter our sense of entitlement, reconnect us with our love of liberty, and marginalize the moral relativism that has weakened our knees and crushed our spine. We pray for you tonight, and we pray for our nation, which, yes, still does remain the last best hope of Earth.